Chevy here with Crossbow Warriors. Today we're up at Darton Archery up in Hale, Michigan to go over the new Rebel crossbow that they have up here. Ted, thanks for having us up here. I haven't been to the factory in a while and I am super excited to be here today.
Hey Chef, it's always a pleasure to have you come up, and this is really a cool time to come up because right now we're getting ready for the ATA show. It's our 65th anniversary in 2015, so we've got lots of cool stuff to look at.
And you know, that's one thing I'm excited about. 65 years in this business. Could you imagine how many companies have come and gone in those 65 years, and Darton is just still plugging along? It's amazing.
Well, I can't imagine, by the way. I know just from year to year currently what happens in this industry, but you know, Rex Darlington, the owner, head engineer of Darton Archery, been here all his life with his father, and now he's running a company, and you can see what we've got. I mean, it just does an amazing job engineering archery equipment for the industry.
And I tell you, I've been super blown away. You know, a couple months ago you talked about this new crossbow you had coming out. Kind of got me excited for it. I saw pictures, I was kind of a little bit leery on things, and I came up here and seen this bow and feel it in my hands. I am absolutely blown away. I can't even speak highly enough for it. I mean, it's incredible.
He's done just an amazing job with this stuff. Rex and Dave have worked overnight, night and day on this thing. And what we've done is we've taken all the comments that you guys in the field have given us and tried to put it into a bow. We've made it lighter. You want it lighter, but you want a high quality bow, but you want it lighter.
Yep.
Okay, so what we've done is we still have the aluminum barrel, the trackless rail system, 17-inch axle to axle, uncocked, by the way, uncocked. 29 inches is all it is, and now it's only 7.5 pounds. So what we've done is we've moved everything back. The ambidextrous safety is still here. You guys had asked for a couple of years ago to have a cheek rest. We built in a custom cheek rest for this bow. Stock extenders, so if people were talking about, you know, longer, shorter arms, we built stock extenders. Encapsulated cocking areas. Okay, so the rope can't slip.
Now, what kind of speeds are we getting out of this bow?
We spec this bow at 350.
Okay.
And I can tell you today, I've shot this bow a ton. I've had it around, I've showed it to a bunch of people. We haven't shot it less than 358, and most of the time it's coming in at 361, 362, with a 13.5-inch power stroke.
That's just amazing. Color-wise, what kind of colors are we looking at for this year for this?
Your Holden, I think, is going to be the most popular.
Oh, by far. Everybody loves their black bows.
Yeah, that with the black with the carbon tack limbs on it is going to be amazing. And we also have it in Muddy Girl, okay, and we're also going to take it in the next generation Vista. This is the Rebel 135, and the 135 stands for 13.5-inch power stroke. Okay. So looking into the future, you know what that's going to change.
I can definitely see the writing on the wall on that one now. So very cool.
It's a very, very cool bow. You'll see that we haven't changed anything. You still got the best finger safeties in the entire industry. There's nobody that builds a better safety position for your fingers. And also in the back, we've got the anti-dry fire. This bow, when it's on safety, it can't fire. Okay, perfect. So I mean, it is just 100% probably one of the safest crossbows manufactured today.
You know, and a couple of the other things just from playing around with this that I've noticed, the grip on this is just crazy. You guys have gone above and beyond on the grip. It changed quite a bit this year. And now you're also putting the soft touch on the foregrip.
Yes. Yep.
You know, so those few things, those little tweaks have made such a big difference on this bow.
Have you seen when you put your finger on the trigger? We've actually moved the trigger back slightly.
Wow.
Most people don't even recognize that right away, but until you put your finger on it and you actually shoulder that bow, it really, really fits your finger well. So this is the Rebel 135, Darton Archery 2015. Chevy, thanks for coming up.
No, thanks. Let's go upstairs and give it a few shots and see how it performs.
Excellent. Maybe we'll even chronograph it too.
We could do that.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
On the Rebel 135, what we've done to reduce the weight on this bow is not only made it more compact and cut the barrel length down and moved everything to the back, we've even gone as far as making the front string suppressor rods out of fiberglass. So we've really tried to take as much weight as we possibly can out of this bow. It still has the barrel suppressant in it, the string stops, and then we also have the limb savers on it. But we have really taken a lot of weight out of the front riser, the way it's attached to the barrel. We've actually cut down here on the front forearm as well, and reproportioned the entire thing. So it's made a big difference, okay, on the weight of the crossbow. One of the other features that we've done, because of moving all this stuff back, we had to make the Picatinny rail here for the scope much longer. So what we've done is we've integrated a very solid piece because we didn't want any spring or any vibration coming out of this. And we put one of the heaviest scopes that we've got out today. This is almost 10 ounces on the front of this thing. We moved it out as far as we could and have shot it numbers and numbers of times. There is no vibration, no diving board effect, no springing whatsoever in this bow. And then we've taken it and we've just cycled and cycled and cycled it just to make sure that you'd never ever have a problem. Because of the way the cheek rest sits and we've moved everything back, we have to have this raised up slightly so you can see that this is all one solid piece machined work that we've done here to raise that up so we can put the scope on it and have it fit just perfect. One of the nicest features on the Rebel 135 is the cockability of it, and some of the features that we've built into this bow now really makes it fail safe for any time for this string cocker or rope cocker to come off the bow. So what we do now is we actually slip it right into a groove before you put it right into the handle. Come all the way down, put your hooks down, and this is all going to self-center as it comes up. Pull it all the way back. Cocks very, very easy. The hooks come off, and you're ready to go. The bow is in safety. The Rebel 135 fully cocked now, sitting at about 13-inch axle to axle from 17-inch axle to axle. We've got the butt plate extender on the back of it. You've seen how we're now cocking the bow in here through the back. We have the custom cheek rest now that we put on it. We've actually added a longer Picatinny rail on it so you can have a variety of different types of scopes, predator hunting systems, whatever you want to do, this bow fishing rigs, anything you want to do, you can have this longer Picatinny rail to work with. We've enlarged the foot stirrup on this bow so you can actually see now, even with your boots on, you've got plenty of foot stirrup. The Rebel 135, one of the nicest features I found about it is when I get into this bow, and I'm right on this bow now ready to shoot, there, even with the string being back, you're not going to catch it in any type of facial hair, any beards, mustaches or anything like that. A lot of times you get down and you've got strings on your shirt. I wear a hoodie most of the time when I'm hunting, so I like to flip it over the back of my head. Even when it's in here, the strings still sit below that area. So we've tested all that. We've tried it all. We are concerned about those things because, again, we want to make the safest crossbow as we possibly can so there isn't any issues. So now we're going to take it over here. We're going to shoot one through the chronograph. We've got a Black Eagle executioner bolt, and we are going to take and fire this through the chronograph. Let me get over here so I can...
Perfect.
A little difficult shooting over the top of the shooting machine here, but it'll get the job done. Now you can look online and on our online catalog, and this bow is spec'd at 350 feet per second. We didn't realize with this limb combination, the limb angle, and the cam system that he put together, we were going to get this kind of performance. This is amazing performance out of the Rebel 135. Rock solid.
Oh yeah.
Is that right?
It's man, you can just feel the power of that thing letting go.
Okay, we've got one of our customer service people in here. Laura was kind enough to come out, and you can actually see her hair is nowheres near, and this is one of the questions that we've been asked a lot. And Mike at Crossbow Warriors and Dave have had this question asked. Her hair is nowheres near, okay, where this string is going to be. So, and you can have the same thing with the guy with a beard that we talked about, mustaches and stuff. You are not going to have a problem, okay, with hair and different things getting into the strings and cables on this bow.
Well, Ted, thanks for having us out at the factory today. It's been a great day out here shooting the new Rebel 135. I tell you, super impressed with the bow. It's going to go a long way this year, and I tell you, running through the speed gun and seeing 363 out of this, and it's only rated for 350, or you know, projected at 350. I tell you, it's a winner hands down across the board.
Yeah, we're really, really happy, Dave, and thanks for coming up. It's always a pleasure to spend some time with you and do some stuff and shooting crossbows, and what you've done for us is great, and for the industry, by the way. You know, we appreciate the reviews and what you're doing and looking at stuff out there, because people that are shooting these bows have really no place to go, and Crossbow Warriors gives them that avenue to, you know, with your staff and people that, and Mike and those guys there that do a terrific job. This is just another tool for you to go out and help promote and good, safe crossbow hunting.
Excellent. Well, there you guys have it. The Rebel 135 from Darton Archery. Make sure you check them out, dartonarchery.com.